Very good day, all of you. I'm Swati Priya, counseling psychologist and psychotherapist. So today I'm here to speak about the challenges which children are facing recently with concentration and attention. So we see teachers and parents on and off getting in touch with counselors to help children with this kind of a learning challenge. I think a generation back also they were like during my school days, a generation back also there were such problems which we faced. But I think nowadays the count of children having these kind of difficulties is becoming more. So I think as responsible adults and parents, teachers and counselors, we have an important role to play here. All of us know that as adults, we ourselves sometimes are not able to stick on to a proper lifestyle due to our careers and certain family situations. But I think we have to inculcate certain habits in our children from the very beginning age to tune them. For example, 7 hours of sleep for a child is very, very necessary and compulsory for their active participation throughout the day. So sometimes nowadays what they are doing is they're scrolling over the phone all the time, chatting over social media, delaying the sleep time. As a group they play games at night over there are some apps in which they play connected. So those things they postpone the sleep and it becomes very late for them to sleep, and if they have to again wake up in the morning on time to get to school, it is becoming very difficult and challenging for them. And we can see some when we go for classroom visits, we can see some children yawning and feeling sleepy. All these things are happening because they are not able to have complete sleep. And the next thing is that the food. So generally children nowadays they are more eating even like if you their snacks box when we see like they bring biscuits and they're fond of cream cakes, and even when we meet them like at home, they don't like want food cooked at home but always want to order outside food, and they want to have deep fried items and packed food. This is all very unhealthy things which might not be very keeping us active. But I think at the same time we have to educate our children, and when we tell these things to children they might not listen immediately, but I think we can take some steps where we can tell them that this is what they are supposed to eat for a healthy lifestyle, and to inculcate that in them, we also together should be following certain habits. Like we can give them eat in a form that they like to eat. You can cut carrots into smaller pieces, you can cut cucumber and you can put some pepper and salt with lemon. Some sprouts, if they don't like to eat just boiled sprouts, we can just put a little bit of coconut oil and add such ingredients, fried groundnuts. So such things we can give them, and some fresh fruit juices, such things we can send it to them for snacks. And other things what we can do is like to let them play every day. Playing is very important for the life. In a child's life, it's a very important thing where they realize real happiness to play. Explore the neighborhood around under the supervision of the parents. So that is very important, and because the body and the mind is strongly connected. Once we are able to move our bodies, exercise or play, I think there's a lot of changes which happens to the mind as well. And getting back, I think like I've mentioned in a previous video also, like when our children, when they want to go out, they are mostly fond of going to the malls and having fun, the theaters, shopping, such things. And like I think like instead of that we can try to bring them to this habit of going and visiting some places where there are more of greeneries, a riverside, a hill. And I think in a city like Coimbatore, this is all very easily accessible. We don't have to travel very long to visit these places to get some freshness, fresh air. And it is very important to make a study plan. Make it a habit every day to your child to sit at a particular time to study and wind it up. Maybe if your child is in 7th standard, maybe he can study for 1.5 hours or 2 hours, or when it is 2 hours, he can take a break in between with short breaks, any just a small break in between, because nobody can consistently sit and work on any task. Even for adults, it's difficult to sit for 2 hours. So if we make it a habit, slowly they will also start practicing it. And one thing, we should make sure that we are also with them, and we don't ask them to wind up at 10:30 and go to bed, and we sit and watch TV and serial. This will not help. So once they see you also into it, and they are also in a position where they have to do only this, then they will understand that this is what it is. And at the same time, I think we must learn assertive communication with children, neither hurting them nor compromising, but to tell them what exactly is the need. So this way, if we are able to bring some lifestyle changes in our children, they will definitely be able to give better academic performances. And in case of any learning challenges, one-on-one attention, a person to sit next to them to make them study, who is quite educated, is very important. So I think these suggestions will help you. Yeah, thanks for watching me today.